Welcome to Oh, and I guess I wasn't talking. Okay, rude much? Alright, first question. Victorinox is the exclusive manufacturer of what item? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for some wordplay. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. My ransom letters could use a little bit more pizzazz. But I will be very disappointed if you can't find at least a 5-letter word. Word time, go! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. Let's see what you came up with. This was inevitable. There's no hard way to say it. I killed you and now you're a ghost. But don't worry, ghosts love trivia party games, so you're still in this. You haven't lost or anything. Never underestimate a ghost, son. Here's everybody's score so far. Are scores important? If you crave external validation, then yeah. Alright, next question. What is par for 18 holes at the Masters? Who said? This one? One of you is still alive. I want to show you something. Welcome back to the killing floor. Oh, heck yes, it's time for math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. All the other players will be playing along too. And if any of them do better than you, it'll be bad. Time to get your math on. Wow, this is just like watching The Beautiful Mind. I wish we could do math all day, but time's almost up. Should I check you for a hidden abacus? Let's see how the scores look now. Next question. Okay, here's something they don't teach you in any parenting book. According to Greek mythology, who was forced to sacrifice their daughter Iphigenia to the goddess Artemis? And the correct answer is... this. Let's go someplace fun. Let's test your memory. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. I have to stretch this segment a bit. Speaking of stretching, have you guys tried that half-moon pose? My yoga instructor made us do it last class, and I gotta say, I think it's nearly impossible. We just weren't meant to bend like that. But I digress. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? Don't let those other players do better than you, okay? For real, it'll be bad. And looky looky, here's the pattern. How much of it did you remember? But did anyone do just a little better? Now that's what I'm talking about. Don't get mad at me. They ganged up on you for kind of no reason. They didn't even have to. They're kind of mean, right? So, it looks like we're down to one already. Well, the final round room isn't quite ready. I shoved all my dirty clothes in there before you arrived, so let's stay out of there for a little bit. How about this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Alright, next question. What country does Hadrian's Wall slice through the heart of? Who picked this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. Here's another one. How many ounces are in a big gulp? Who said this? Let's play a game. Oh darn, this is such a mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art, and it was really expensive. The blood, I mean. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. I gotta say, this is a really fun dynamic. I'm really enjoying our back and forth so far. We have a great chemistry. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not as tight as the gals on The View, no way. Don't be crazy. But we do have a similar dynamic to the gals on The Talk. I'm obviously the Sharon Osbourne of the group. Okay, moving on. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. Looks like your memory let you down. Bye-bye now.
Terrible tragedy. Now, don't set foot in that old pantyhose factory.
Welcome to the sequel that'll make you say, oh, I can see why that was released straight to video. Let's get to it. First question. I've heard your request, so fine. I'll throw in more Spanish history questions. Happy? Who did King Ferdinand II co-rule Spain with? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for some finger cutting. I want your digits. Just some light humor. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Easier than cutting off a toe. Don't get me started on those. Aim for the tendon. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? I mean, you have to live with the consequences, but still. Here's everybody's scores. It's a good way to compare yourself to others and maybe start to feel bad about yourself. How about this? This was my favorite book as a kid. What was the title of Ted Kaczynski's manifesto? And the correct answer is this one. The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. And it's your turn now. Pick a chalice to drink from. These chalices are all pretty sweet. Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. What? No one drank any poison? Well, don't I have egg on my face? I feel like a grade A goofball. Another peek at the scores. Let's try another one. A Looney Tunes character I'll never understand is the Tasmanian Devil. It's like, where's all that rage coming from? Dude's got issues. What type of animal is a Tasmanian Devil? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What's the best potato chip flavor? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Seriously, vote for the answer that's... The votes are in. I think you can guess what a tie means. Really? It's over already? I just started some microwave popcorn. Thanks, you jerks. Thanks.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go up to that old abandoned rest stop and tourist information center if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. Some kind of comedy game show. Not my type of humor. 3 people died. I know because the killer used to post the scores on the bulletin board in the general store. Real embarrassing. Spooky stuff. You should stay.
Look who's back. Back again. You are back. Tell a friend. Let's do it. Okay now, first question. Who did Blake Lively marry in 2012? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. Ooh, look at all this money just sitting here for anyone to take. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Don't be shy. Talk it out. Let's see where the chips and heads fall. Whoops, you did just what I hoped you'd do. Whittled down to 1 already? Crap, this was faster than I expected. Okay, don't freak out. You can do this. You just have to stall a bit. Alright then. If you can survive 2 more questions, everyone goes to the final round. I've got more questions for you. The magic eye illustration in Mallrats apparently depicted which object? Who said this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. Let's try another one. I always forget to record it. What channel airs Toddlers and Tiaras in the US? Who picked this one? Too easy. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. Animals on the endangered species list in 2016. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting so close to the exit! Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a 3rd choice to help them catch up to you. The ghosts are catching up! Characters in Star Wars: A New Hope. Beware of the darkness. Ivy League schools. Your friend! Better get away fast. Here's another one. Boy Scout ranks. Another life swap. Founding UN members. That was kind of a gimme. Mountain Dew flavors. Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way. Rum-based cocktails. Some harder questions. So many pills. Chewing gum brands. So much blood. Big ooze.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and if any of you are cops, you have to tell me. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you need. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be... You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person who you've told the most secrets to. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. Everybody voted for... That is indeed the faker. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be... Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, hold up as many fingers as cars you've owned in your lifetime. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. It's easier to catch the faker if you all talk to each other. Throw around some wild accusations. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task, hold up the maximum number of fingers you think you could comfortably fit in your mouth. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as pizza slices you've had this week. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. In case you didn't know, you get points for voting for the faker even if no one else does. And everyone voted for. Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as dolls are in your house. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Too bad. You couldn't get it together for that last vote. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you look at your own poop. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And the votes were for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you've ever seen Citizen Kane. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. All the votes went to... You all got together and chose the wrong person. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. Infield fly rule. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. The votes singled out. Yep, you found the faker. You made it count when you needed to. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. see everyone's answers to the first text task. Something you'd rather be doing right now. Vote for the faker now. Everyone suspects. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. One last chance to catch the faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. Your favorite 80s song. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And the prime suspect was... Well, at least you were all wrong together.
Hey there, I'm Schmitty, and if you're lucky, I'll let you pick one item from the mystery bucket. But first, Whiplash. Okay, I hope you've all done your stretching because we're jumping right in. Time for round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. All right, let's get to it. Up first, a weird way to keep your ears warm. Okay, choose your favorite. Next one, a fun trick to pull with your identical twin is to switch places during blank. Vote now. Moving on, like sleeps with the fishes, an odd way for a gangster to say someone's dead. Vote on your devices. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Okay, moment of truth. Number 1 on the list, the name of a figure skating move yet to be successfully pulled off. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next prompt, the last person you'd want to be on a lifeboat with. Put in your votes. Moving on, a terrible name for a hotel, the Blank Inn. Ready, set, vote! Round 2's at an end. Let's sneak a peek at the scoreboard. Round 3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Come up with an answer for this word lash task. Okay, soak it in. In the final round, you get to give out a gold medal to your top quip. Make it count. The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. Let's see what the medals to points exchange rate is these days. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores. Oh, that song never gets old. Ready for some quiplash? Me too. Guys, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like we're really going to change some lives here today. Here's round 1. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Cards on the table. Our first prompt is, how does Swiss cheese get all those holes? Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next in line, George Washington's biggest complaint about having wooden teeth. Vote away. Up next, what's the boogeyman's part-time job? Okay, vote. That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. Now for round two. Double the points and bonuses, double the excitement. Cool, let's see what's what. First up, the worst place to put potato salad. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next, the name of a holiday you quickly make up to get out of work. Time to vote. Your next prompt is a nutritional fact you'd find on a can of whoop-ass. Get to voting. Round two's done. Let's see who's winning now. We've made it to round three, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Fill in this comic. Time to take a look. Present your medals now. Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Okay, intern, let me just set up your camera monitoring system. Here we go.
Oh, nice. I'll be doing surveillance for a water park. Awesome.
Oh, no. These are cameras attached to bidets. You've got bidets for days. That's a good one. Anyway, have fun with the crapper cams.
Hey, for the game later, can you pick up some finger food? Like chips and dip? Just take it out of petty cash.
I already did, but there was only enough for one, so I got dip.
You got dip without chips. What do we put in a dip?
You said finger food. Fingers?
Yep, I guess that's about our best option at this point.
3, 2, 1.
Foolish humans.
Hello from the government. Feel free to wave. We're watching everything. People eating ice cream eating people, you name it. This is very sensitive info. We've sworn to protect. Sorry, hard to say that straight. We use it to play espionage. Let the espionage begin. Who's up first? Don't shank this one. What percentage of people have never struck golf balls with golf clubs other than putters? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. We have an answer. 30%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Right down the middle. And Surveil says 32%. Just missed it by 2%. Nice guess. Who said higher? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of men are able to properly knot bow ties by themselves? %. All right, what do you think?
Foolish humans.
Lower across the board. Now let's get to the right answer. 32%. The majority have their moms do it before they head to dinner together every night. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Next up.
Foolish humans.
I think you're all tall enough for this question. What percentage of people have bought pictures of themselves on rides at amusement parks? %. Everyone else, higher or lower? Half and half. And the correct answer is 49%. Yeah, that look of nausea and terror is something you want a memento of. Let's see who got it right. Smart guess. Here's your points. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Foolish humans.
Round two, here we come. Okay, who's first? What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have parachuted out of an aircraft? Got it, 31%. In round two, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 50% or more. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing.
Foolish humans.
Looks like an even split. And the correct answer is 5%. That's a pretty low number, more in line with what I figured would be people who just plain fell out. Who got it right? Here's some points. Who's next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people immediately hang the Do Not Disturb sign after accessing their hotel rooms, even if it's not bedtime? You're almost out of time. 50%. Okay, higher or lower? Everyone is saying lower. Okay, right answer is 44%. Of course, we interpret those signs to mean there's reasonable suspicion to justify bugging the light fixtures. Ugh, I'm sorry. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more. Okay, who's up next? All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of women own pairs of shoes they love but don't wear because they are uncomfortable? %. Okay, higher or lower? What do you think? Higher or lower? Looks like an even split. Okay, let's see the right answer. 82%. That was a respectable guess. Let's see who got it right. Well done. Double points for guessing much higher. It's time for the final round. Through totally legal means, we found the most popular answers to this question. What's the most common first name of women's one who got away? And here are the most popular answers. You have 3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points. Good luck! Let's see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers? Who's that special someone? My, seeing this game played like you did really warms my cockles. Did you know 76% of people don't even know what cockles are?
Come on, wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a merciless deluge of pain. You don't have time for rules. You're in a hurry to die. Let's go. Okay, first question. What's a piccolo? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Which leads only you. I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I want your digits. Just some light humor. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Easy, right? All you have to do is endure blinding pain. Get to cutting. Thanks for the finger food. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. And here's where everybody's at, because, you know, we don't rank people enough in society. Here's another one. Whose real name is Stephen Morris? Running out. Who said? This one? The rest of you, let's play a game. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. Which sports team has the best fans? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Come on! Less righty-righty and more sendy-sendy. Want to know what happens when you don't answer? lazy. Just lazy. And here's your scores, my little dumplings. Alright, next question. If I'm thinking about getting skinny jeans, which style of Levi's should I get? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this one. Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. Let's do a little memory test. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. Is it distracting if I start yelling out, car, duck, square, Wisconsin? From left to right, what was the order of the colors? And the one with the worst memory will feel my wrath. But you'll probably just forget that fact too. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How did you do? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. There's no hard way to say it. I killed you and now you're a ghost. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. It's about to get incorporeal up in here. I hope the dead players know that they're my favorite. I love the ghosts. Next question. Spoiler alert. In Peter and the Wolf, who gets eaten by the wolf? Time's running out. Who picked this? One of you is still alive. I have a surprise for you. Let's see if you can string some letters together. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It'll be good to get your fingerprints on some of these letters, too. Oh, and all these other players get to play along, too. And if any of them spell a longer word than you, you will be punished. Start poking those letters with your fingers. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Ooh, let's see what you did there. Let's see if anyone beat you. I like you, but I don't like it when you do well. I've got more questions for you. Which department does Dilbert work in? Clock's ready now. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. Woo! Math alert. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies. Let's kick some math. You look like you're concentrating too hard. I hate to say it, but math time is nearly done. This will hurt. You failed at math, so now you're subtracted. Oh good, we're just down to 1. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Sharks. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a 3rd choice to help them catch up to you. Anytime today, kiddo. Here's another one. Family Feud hosts. Time is almost up. Don't just stand there. After that body. Beware of the darkness. Original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. The shadows are coming. James Bond movies. We're getting away. Come on. Gone for trees. Hurry up! Caribbean nations. Decisions. Here's another one. capitals. You're almost free. I believe in you. Let the darkness consume you. Fruit. I'm going to have to punish my writers. Candy bars with nougat. Who will win? It all rides on this. Harvard grads. What a crazy game, am I right? It's that time for you. Check doors, Phelps. Whoa, everybody got that one wrong.
Terrible tragedy. I'd stay away from that abandoned mannequin factory if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. Some sicko kidnapped people and forced them to play a sick game. And also, we'd give them money when they got things right. It was all a little confusing. 4 people died. Looks like heaven just got some bad trivia night partners. Spooky stuff. I just hope there's never a sequel.
Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in.
I was helping someone load his van. He threw me in, now here I am. I'm in his basement, cold and afraid, where a deadly trivia game is played. Though it's dark, I can kind of see there are others trapped down here with me. We're all dreading what he'll carry out. Then all at once we hear him shout. It's a trivia murder party, and I'm your crazy host. You better answer carefully or be turned into a ghost. There's no point in your running, you probably won't survive. But maybe if your luck holds out, you'll get out of here alive. I beg and plead and beg some more, but he drags me onto the killing floor. Well, there's nowhere out that I can find, and there's a pack of ghosts that's right behind. It's a trivia murder party, and I'm your crazy host. You better answer carefully or be turned into a ghost. There's no point in you running, you probably won't survive. But maybe if your luck holds out, you'll get out of here alive.
Will I survive? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, I try not dying inside this game show hell.
trivia murder party, and I'm your crazy host. You better answer carefully or be turned into a ghost. There's no point in your running, you probably won't survive. But maybe if your luck holds out, you'll get out of here alive. Trivia murder party. Trivia murder party. Trivia murder party. Trivia murder party.